Hi everybody. So this morning I was cleaning up in my apartment. I have a fairly, I keep my apartment fairly tidy and clean, but I'm not, obsessed with cleanliness. Like things, say every 2 or 3 days they kind of, there's stuff everywhere and then I tidy it up. And so today I was just going through some things, and some of it's junk, but a lot of it isn't. And so there's some books here I'd like to show you, some more CDs, and even a picture or two. But because this is my second channel, I don't have to rush through anything. I'm going to have a sip of lemonade first. Thank you. I love lemonade, but just in the summer. Lemonade in the winter isn't as pleasurable. And it's it's windy out, but it's pretty warm out. So I did have the air conditioner on, but I thought I would turn it off so it's not annoying anybody out there. So first of all, this is a drawing. I was going to say painting, but it's a drawing that somebody did for me about over 10 years ago. And it's Paul Gunneman, and sadly he passed away, I think about 4 years ago. And so it was really nice of him to send this to me. So it's a picture of me and one of my comedy characters that I used to do on my main channel, Canadian Stuff. I haven't had this hung up, but someday when I move I will have it hung up. And you can see I signed it there. Yeah, through the years, a lot of my viewers have sent me stuff, mainly CDs, but sometimes books and whatever, and it's always much appreciated and never expected. And where are we now? Let's see. A book. Yeah, I was going through my rock music books, and when I was doing this, I was thinking back. I've told the story before. Some of this you've seen if you've followed my other channel. You might have seen some of this before, but hopefully there's some new viewers watching. I'm sure there is. And so when I was going through my rock magazines and books, I remember an ex-friend of mine from about 5 years ago. I'd known him for quite a few years, and I had, I think it was 50, mainly, it was all hardcover books, some small, some bigger, and I gave them to him for the low price of $50. So that's $1 per book, because he's a friend, right? And I didn't want to, it wasn't about making a profit on it, but I thought $1 per book is a good deal. And then about a week later, I'm on Facebook and I see that he is selling one of the books for $5. So because of that, and not just that, but he's no longer a friend. So anyway, here's a book, In the Words of Sparks, Selected Lyrics. Some of you might know I'm a huge fan of the band Sparks. They've been making, well, they've been around since 1967. 1967 was their very first recording, Computer Girl, in 1967. And they made their first album, produced by Todd Rundgren, in 1971. There's an excellent documentary on them by Edgar Wright that came out last year, about a year ago actually. So this is the lyrics of Sparks by Ron Mael. There's two brothers, it's mainly two brothers, Ron and Russell Mael. So I'll quickly read you just a short lyric. It's called Those Mysteries. Why is there time? Why is there space? Why are there dogs and cats and trees in the human race? And why am I here and not over there? Oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why? And why are there nuns, and why do they pray? And where do we go when we pass away? And why, when I ask my dad, does he say, go ask your mom or just go away? And okay, I'll go away, but they won't go away. Those mysteries. Yeah. He's one of my all-time favorite songwriters, Ron Mayle. And I buy a lot of these on-track books that are called Every Album, Every Song. I thought I had a few of them. Oh yeah, they're over here. In this big pile. And these are just a few of them. I think I have probably around 15 of them. Porcupine Tree. So, you know, the author, and there's different authors. Some books are better than others, but this one is really good for Porcupine Tree, and they just go through the albums and talk about every song, you know, their thoughts on every song usually, and some interesting information. I've got the Rolling Stones. Yes. Frank Zappa. So all of these are excellent. The one I was really disappointed in is called Solo Beatles. Don't buy that one. Blue Oyster Cult. And Elvis Costello. I'm really getting back into the early years of Elvis Costello up to Mighty Like a Rose. I've always been a fan, but I gave up on him after that album. But just, you know, so I hadn't played his albums a lot in the last few years. I have, I think, 4 of them. But he is definitely one of the greats. And I've got this big book on Frank Zappa. I've also got one on David Bowie that I was going to show, but I'm not sure whereabouts it is. But anyway, this is like the Bible for Frank Zappa. It goes through every song in detail. It must have taken years for him to do this. A Guide to the Recordings of Frank Zappa by Charles Ulrich. Highly recommended if you're a Frank Zappa fan and you want to get a lot of information on albums and songs. There's no pictures though. And this was, you know, I was going through different bins that I have. And sadly, I came across this. The Day That Changed America. Yeah, I won't even show the pictures inside, but that wasn't a good day. This is a picture of my sister Janet, who sadly passed away in, the years go by and you forget dates, but I think it was, she passed away when she was in her early 40s. So I believe that was in the early, yeah, it was in the early 80s. Janet. Definitely need to hang this up at some point. And my 2 sons, who both wished me a happy Father's Day yesterday. This is them when they were, I'd say, maybe 4 and 6 years old. Ryan and Michael. Another picture of them. And yesterday I did a video on brushing my cats, and like I said, I love dogs too. This was my dog Elmo that we had for 7 years. You know, he passed away in his 7th year from cancer, sadly. There he is driving my car. And this is an Oldsmobile, I think it was a 1988 Oldsmobile that my dad gave to me. I mean, it didn't look very nice, but it was a good car, and we used it for 2 or 3 years. I remember when I'd see one of my sons walking down the street, and I'd go to pick him up, and he'd be like embarrassed to go get into the car with all the rust in it. Little book on Captain Beefheart, Lunar Notes, which is excellent. Captain Beefheart, one of my all-time favorite solo singers. John Anderson of Yes. This is his story of his childhood and his teenage years and his first band and everything. Really, really good. Really interesting. Highly recommended if you're a fan of John Anderson and Yes. And I bought this, the Eaton's Fall and Winter 1975 catalog, about 10 years ago. I love, you know, like antique stores and really old books, old photographs. I enjoy watching YouTube videos that, you know, go back to the 30s or whatever, and they improve on the film quality and maybe turn it into color or whatever. I love watching those. I wish there were more of those on YouTube. But this is, you know, once a year or so I'll take this out and I'll laugh at it. some of the, especially the men's clothing. Of course, I won't be able to find anything now. A suit for $39.95. That's expensive. Calculators, I wonder how much they were worth. Well, $99.99 for a calculator. And then of course the beautiful wallpapers. Let's see some women's fashions here. The thing is, they're not as bad as some of the men's fashions in this catalog. So you could get a dress for $35.99, $39.99. There's also, I won't show up, but there's also a face massager that looks like something besides a face massager. Oh, right here, Ryan and Michael, July 26, 1989, ages 4.5 and 3. I've even got framed photos of my cats. I know. There's Mittens. I forget if my girlfriend Molly took these pictures, but she takes the best pictures. I'm not just saying that because she's my girlfriend. She takes amazing, just, you know, natural, just really good pictures. And then there's Jinx. She's almost smiling. Oh, here's a picture of me when that was 1965. And you can kind of see in the background my brother making the same face as me. So I was, I think, 6 years old. And you can see my brother making the same face, trying to copy me. Hey, I can still do it, look. That'll be the thumbnail. What else? We're not in a good mood in that picture. And then I told a joke. Her name's Molly, and I love her. I think that's about it. There's 2 more things to show you. I never, I guess in time we'll figure it out, but I never know how long to make these ASMR videos. Let me know maybe, do you want like just a 5-minute video? Because I know some people, you know, some people do like me taking my time so you can relax, but some don't. They don't want a 20-minute video, so maybe you guys can let me know. This one I've shown on my other channel, but it's so awesome. The Beatles box set for Magical Mystery Tour. It comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD of the remastered movie. Comes with a ticket to go on the Magical Mystery Tour. And a nice booklet. And it comes with a, what do you call that? The EP, yeah, of Magical Mystery Tour, the original EP that came out in the UK. And I guess it's just like the one that came out in 1967. Of course, in Canada and the US, it came out as a regular album with 5 singles on the B-side. So I never really knew about, you know, the difference with the UK version for years and years and years. And it comes with 2 45 RPM records. Never been played because I don't have a proper turntable. And the other disc is just the same, with different songs on it. Excuse me while I have another sip of lemonade. And I mentioned the band Sparks before. This is their latest album that I got on vinyl, even though I don't have a working turntable. I just wanted to get this because it's pretty cool. It came with a booklet too, but I misplaced it. But here we go. And it comes in the plastic sleeves, which is nice. Now I'm colorblind with red and green, but that looks colorful to me. I don't know about you. And then the other disc is a little different, which is nice. And I also have, it's over in the bin, John Lennon's, Imagine. It was sent to me by John Lennon and Yoko Ono last year. They actually sent me 2 gifts, and they've sent a few other YouTubers that do John Lennon related videos, you know, kind of promoting things, which is really nice though, for them to do. And they sent me the Imagine on white vinyl. So that is about it. Yeah, if you have any ideas for, you know, usually I can think up my own ideas, but for this channel, you know, like today I was thinking, what am I going to do? I want to, you know, I do want to make a video. And then I thought, you know, because I was cleaning up and all that, I said, oh, I'll just show them some pictures and stuff. And so I did. So if you have any suggestions, and also let me know what length of a video you would prefer on this channel. You know, if a few of you commented, I would really appreciate it, and let me know. So nothing over 3 hours though. That's just a bit too much. Thanks for watching and have a great day.